Frankton Roadsters? How did it come about?
Frankton Roadsters come about probably back when I built my Roadster pickup. There was me and Noel and a group, our group of guys, and we'd all sort of gone with the stragglers. Like we'd been approached by Murray to make numbers up really to get so he could form a club, and I don't think they thought they would be able to start a club, like another club in Hamilton. Did that and formed the club, and I guess the stragglers grew a bit big, and it was our core group of people that were just doing the same old sort of stuff every weekend or every car event. We just decided that we would go our own way, and we sort of carry a theme that hot rodders are people, not cars. Which is our belief that you don't even have to have a car to be a hot rodder. If you're into it, you're into it. That's how it is.
We're all similar group, similar ages. All grew up with cars. Many of our fathers were riding into cars, so we've all been guys hanging around cars for most of our lives. I think Rocket setting up in Hamilton, Jeff, Klein and Dan, Tyler had quite a big impact on really getting momentum with that scene, the hot rod scene. Dan, Tyler's brother Dane, sort of invented the Frankton Roadsters thing, if you want. He created the name as such and went off and printed a few t-shirts and dished them out to a few of us initially, and he said, yeah, it's this thing called the Frankton Roadsters.
Most of us have been mates for like over 30 years, 25 years, 30 years.
Just a good bunch of mates, when we started it we had a pretty small number of people, and it had nothing to do with trying to grow a big club, and yeah, it's just totally just about the guys, it's a good excuse just to hang out with the boys sort of thing, really.
I'm really particular about the Frankton Roadsters in a Frankton suburb, because Hamilton will be a big place eventually, like all these suburbs, and Frankton is kind of the oldest suburb of Hamilton as it is, and like my parents, like a lot of the boys' parents are from Frankton as well, like it's just, I guess, that's how it is, the Frankton Roadsters.
Let's go!
We were all in other clubs, most of us already had cars, and we were finding we weren't really spending any time with those clubs. We were sort of starting to hang around as a group. Once it got too big, it sort of lost its personality, I think, and politics creeps in.
It becomes about who did what at the working bee, and she did this and he did that and all that stuff. So, well, yeah, we're not about that.
We're very non-political. We just do our thing, and we don't bag anyone else. They can do what they like. We just do what we like, and that really, you really feel far more connected to what we're doing. Got together and said, yep, let's do it, and decided it would be 17 members. We went through the process of the affiliation. It's all around that 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s era.
All of us are always working on a project, someone's always busting out a new car, like Gary's new car here, and yeah, everyone's got a new project and stuff coming out of the woodwork all the time, which is really cool, nothing's getting stale. It's always new stuff, and that's awesome, yeah. It's really exciting to be part of it,
We should have an event of our own, and we don't care if only our own club members turn up, but we'll just get together for the afternoon. That's all it's about, just get together and hanging around cars and talk cars, and we got really good response and a huge gathering of roadsters, and pretty much they're all in the theme of that traditional style hot rod look going on, so that was pretty cool.
The turnout was fabulous, like the fabulous turnout of cars. like especially Roadsters, were impressed with the amount of Roadsters that we did get there for that afternoon, you know.
We're all probably maturing or improving our taste with the cars, so you sort of have to move on, I guess, too. But I think it's keeping it in the right frame of the club, but also the club is very stuck with the whole era and that hot rod scene. Customs are a thing. Probably our club will end up with a few more customs. I imagine myself having a custom too one day. So it's sort of, yeah, I think progression is inevitable, and any of the guys who've had a Roadster and sold it usually have another Roadster on the cards that they want to build. But yeah, I like to think there's always at least 10 Roadsters in the club anyway, to keep ourselves honest to ourselves about calling ourselves the Roadsters Club.